Have you got map tools?
Yeah, I do.
Excellent. So if we go back into the view interaction, go to map tools, and then you want show small map. Small tools on map.
I like big things.
Sorry.
Mine.
And then you have to scroll right down
Yeah.
to the bottom left of the map to find them.
Come on, I was going to tell them that tidbit. Yes, it's the it's in the right in the bottom left, and then you can drag it around with left mouse, and you can rotate it with control and left mouse. Happy, sir?
I
Can I find the thing I was doing last time? Yeah. Okay. If you leave your map tool for a bit, draw lines on the map. So you draw lines out and left, and then you can delete them with just pressing delete when you hover over. We have.
Yep. Got it.
Bollock. So I have to deal with a shitty one. So in grid 066 167, a dot number 066 167.
Yep.
We're hiding out. We're going to pretend that the ground is essentially sloped under a ridge and there aren't massive hills at the time. It's like a nice one. What we want to know is what bits of the ground we can see to the south from west. How do you do that using the line that we can draw? Ben Houghton, any idea?
Like a arc of vision.
How do you think we can do that with the line?
Like this.
Lines you're drawing, and it'll be inside chat for me to see things. Dot. In general, you can't see lines, although I think someone was saying that you can copy maps.
Wait.
Sorry, we're in this forest south, and we could see if we ignore all locations according to.
So how I would show it with lines, or I would like find out what I could see with lines.
To see what you do with lines, yeah. You look at lines, view, see what you might be able to see.
Ah, okay.
So you can move for can't leave, and we're ignoring. You're allowed to not have the faintest idea. That's a.
I would do something along with looking for objects in the distance with your compass and aligning lines.
Sorry, I mean, just so we're here right now, I'm saying we're going to set up an OP in this forest, maybe. What do you think we can see from the forest? Not there. We're just trying to work out what you can see from the forest without being there.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Okay. I'll just give you my answers. What you do is put at the far edges of the forest, according to the south. So, to the left side first. Let's pretend, sorry, the west. Let's pretend we were on the west of the forest. Everyone see that dot? What you want to find the easternmost bit of the occluding object, which I have down the westernmost side of the occluding object, which I have down. So westernmost relating to you, if you see what I mean. Do you see that?
Yes, like drawing a graph.
Yeah.
So there's 2 points.
Decourt, are you happy?
Not quite.
So what I want to do is find out what this forest is blocking me from seeing.
Ah, yeah. Of course.
it's not this one because the thing to the south is blocking more of my vision than that one.
Yeah.
Yeah? And then what
Yeah,
you do is you draw in that touches the edges of those 2 points. I'm afraid you can't see it because we can't show light as far as you want to see it. So line sort of cross those few points, you see?
Yep.
And then we do the same with the other side of the vest, which I suspect is going to be about there. We happy?
Mm-hmm.
Draw a line to those 2 points, and you can see that kind of is the bit you're going to be able to see. So we'll around, I can see kind of all of this area if the hill isn't in the way, which it probably is for a lot of it. Do you understand how that can help you choose observation points?
Yeah, because it's easier if you look at the map and find it out what the best position is to have the most view over the area.
So you can choose kind of the area that will help you see, but it can still help you see. You know, obviously if I put myself at the edge of the forest, I'll be able to see more, again just ignoring the hills, but I'd be more exposed. You happy so
Yes, clear.
I think that is basically all that most people so far. If you fancy it, you can bugger off now, or I can teach you a bit of maths for working out whether you can see over hills. And what do you think? You only ever use it if you're in charge of picking an observation point, and even it's quite unlikely.
My mod isn't the best, but
All you need is subtraction and division, and then figure out if a number is bigger than another.
Too complicated for me. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's do it.
You want to do
The rest is up.
give me one.
Charge.
it? Smith, you're in.
There.
Well done. Alright, I am sat happily on the 101 in grid 0331. Everyone see my 033121. 033121.
Same.
So I can see the building 0381.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
So I want to know if we can see the point in 038126. All seen? Right, step 1 is to draw a line between your position and the, what I'm going to call from now on the point of. Has everyone got that line?
Yep.
Okay. What you want to do now is mark bits that you think might be in the way of you seeing. So along that line, what might be in the way?
Spotlight 6356.
Yeah, so mark the and probably more than 6.3 is this area where it kind of sticks out a bit, and then but everyone see I've marked that area in 034123.
Yep, seen.
Everyone agree with me that might be a bit that sticks out in the way. You're allowed to disagree. I'm going to take that as yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what you need is pen and paper. I assume everyone's got pen and paper. Before I was bullying everyone to make sure they wrote things down. But do you have pen and paper on you?
I do.
Yep.
What you're going to need to do now is write down quite a few numbers. The other thing is, does everyone have a calculator available?
Top
You
and
just alt tab.
You don't have to. Do you know how to use the Steam web browser?
Yes, I do. Alright.
Does everyone now have access to some doing that?
Yep.
Okay. So, step one, you want to work out the height of where you are, which is 101, 100, 99 meters above sea level. Well, the height you are above sea level. So the dot I marked is about 99 meters above sea level. You do that by counting the contours. Yeah. The spot height is at 101. This next contour is at 100, and then this is probably 99. Happy?
Yep.
Let's say step two is figuring out the height of the object of interest. So who can tell me what the height of that is? Anyone tell me what the height is?
22. I think it's
Yeah,
22.
something like that. 22, 23.
Yeah, I can't quite see a point that's in the same area, but I'm going to say 20-ish, 22-ish would be fine. It may actually be going uphill, which is what I'm trying to work out. So let's say 22.
Yeah, go 22.
Alright, drag the map tools. Measure. Do you want to the dot of the so north, east, south? There's a little dot on that. Everyone see a little dot in the middle?
Yep.
I'm going to place that on of interest. Sorry, no, and then rotate the whole plotter so that it's in line with the line you just. Everyone done that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that a no? Cool.
Nope. Nope, there was a yes.
Everyone should see the 0, 1, 2, 3 marker along the bottom. Sorry, the right hand side of the plotter. Does everyone see that?
Yep.
Along mine. That's what I'm drawing on the map.
Yep, yep.
Seeing it.
Alright, so you see the big red line with the arrow.
Yeah.
Parallel to that, but on the right hand side, if it was sort of facing north, there's a big line with little graduations on it going from 0 to 3.
Basically, man, you've got a ruler along the right-hand side of that Roma.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
That's what you're lining up.
Seen.
Yeah?
I was trying to put something.
No, it's not. It's just the roll. Yeah, that's mismatched. Okay. I'm going to drag that so that 0 is lined up with your position and far end is off into this. So you just use the distance to your point of interest. So I count 500, 600, 700, 710 meters. So the scale is in kilometers. Does everyone see how I got to 710 meters?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Negative.
Negative. Okay. You see where you put 0 on your position?
Ah, yeah. I would count that out, of course.
Yeah, mate. That's literally all you do. You just count the actual blocks. They're in blocks of 10.
You
yeah,
have.
I got it. Yeah, I understand.
So you've got your little notepad. You've written 99 meters. You've written 22 meters. You want 110 meters next to 22 meters. Then, in the same fashion, you want to work out the height of things we think are collision markers. So, for me, 56 is basically dead on colliding with my line. So I'm going to write 56. Happy? Happy with where I've got 56 meters?
Nope.
You're not.
Got a spot height.
5, 6 that I've marked with the dot.
Ah, yeah. Seen.
Yep, so writing down the heights of things.
Ah, yeah.
Then I want to measure the distance again of that. So making sure, press escape too many times, making sure Z is on our position. We're out to, so how far is 6 from us?
44.
44, yeah.
Let's have a look. We're 100, 200, 300, 400. Yeah, 404 will do. Okay, then for the thing with the rocks, Van Hilton, you walk me through that?
The thing with the rocks.
Yep, I'm
Yes.
doodling around.
So it's 63 meters high. And it's, let's see, 100, 200, and 50 meters away.
We call the final one, the one we marked, where it was a change of curvature. Changing the gradient.
Yeah.
What's the height of that?
Let's see.
As a tip, you can zoom out and get fewer contours. So you have to count.
About, let's say 70 meters or so.
So 63 plus 5, 63 plus 10, 70. Give or take 73 meters is good. How far away is that from?
That's 190 meters or so. 95.
Sure, 195. Excellent. Alright, now for the piece. What you do is you work a gradient between yourself and each of these points.
Again, making 2 dots and then and I used to do this all the time in math.
Exactly.
I'm just getting lazy.
It's used. You can use it to work out how to kill people. It's great.
You need to recalculate what's what the incline is at 1 meter. So
Okay.
points.
You're overcomplicating it a bit. It's was always told rise over run. So what you need to do is work out the change in height over the distance. So, for example, between us and the fight is 99 meters minus 22 meters. The whole thing then divided by 710 meters. Did any of that come through?
Yeah, I remember it all. No.
Did I tell you everyone how to use Google? I have a feeling I did.
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's 99 minus 22, then that number divided by 710. A common mistake is that people do 99 minus and then 22 divided by 710, which gives you a number which is essentially 99. Your number should essentially always in Armour be less than 1. If it's more than 1, then you've done something wrong.
It's going up, right? Or no?
Van Holden, what's your answer?
0.1084 and continues.
How many numbers do you think you need to rotate?
3.
Yeah, 3 would do. Probably, to be honest, 2 would do. We're not being particularly accurate. Okay, so your next task, chaps, while I go to Luke, is to work out the gradients between your position and then the potential points that would obscure your view. So that's the gradient between yourself and 56 meters, the gradient between yourself and 63 meters, and the gradient between yourself and 73 meters. I'm going to nip off the Luke, right back.
Shit's going down over there. What's the height at the first obstacle again?
The first one, I think that was 73.
Oh, thanks.
This map tool should be on here permanently and should get rid of that scabby old compass that Armour uses.
Yeah, that thing is pretty handy, I must say.
Brilliant bit of kit.
I don't really get how you get the next gradient.
Just the same, mate. Just
Just
changing.
just
cha-
99 minus 56 divided by 440.
Yes, that's how
Ah.
I'm doing it at least.
Alright, I'm back. How's it going?
Good, good.
You got all the answers?
I just need to fill them in my calculator. I can't copy from this goddamn calculator.
I think I got it. Give me 1 second. Gonna get something to drink.
Right, I'm done.
Blenthorn, what's this system called? Because it's driving me mad trying to remember the name of it.
Honestly, I made it up.
No, there is a name for this.
I'm sure there is, but I just made it up.
So I'm trying to remember it. It was like a big right-angled triangle. I remember drawing out.
Oh, well, it's
I'm back.
the gradient. It's it's calculus. It's the first differential. I don't know how many different words you want.
No, there's a system before where it starts off. You start off drawing a right-angled triangle from the point you start at is the left-hand side, and where you're going to, and the points are put on.
Yeah, that needs people to actually draw things, and you have to draw it reasonably accurately, right?
Not really. No, not really.
Well, you're not talking about sketching out a model.
Yeah, but it really is. You start where that start point of yours would be the baseline, and then you're just drawing this almost like a right-angled triangle along one end. There's a name for it, which is driving me daft now because that's what we used to use.
Yeah, it's great if you've got like a ruler, pen and paper and stuff. I assume that most people did. It's an odd world we live in where we've got massive calculators. Sort of, I've got, I think, 4 calculators sort of right next to me, but no pen, paper, and ruler. Has anyone not finished? Has anyone finished?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Smith, will you participate?
I wasn't because it's driving me daft trying to find out the name of what how did you do this before?
Is it true that you can perfectly see the objects? Like, if we were to stand there, we could see the house, right? With no objects in between.
Sorry, Van Hilton, you're saying we can or we can't see the thing?
We can.
We can see it.
Yes.
Can we see it or can we not see
What can I see?
it? From the point of interest, from
Yeah.
your position, can you see the point of interest?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did you do after you got the?
No. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, got.
Yeah.
And the other.
One gradient that's bigger than your point of interest, and one gradient that's smaller than your point of interest.
Of course, it's you can't see it. Yeah.
So, if we only had 2, how, rather than one being on either side and being obvious, is it generally bigger gradient for the obstacle, or smaller gradients for the obstacles that mean that we can't see the thing?
Bigger.
Okay, I'll draw a map for you. To now, nice where we can draw. Okay, I'm going to start drawing. So I'm just drawing a picture now of up here somewhere, the devil down here, right? So this is up, down. This isn't anything to do with the map. You will see my dots.
Yes.
So this is a shallow slope, right? This is a steep slope. The horizon is along here. Is this shallow or steep?
Let's see it.
This is the horizon.
Yep.
Then it's the very non-steep slope.
Slope.
Yes, yeah.
Of this, a big number or a small number?
Small number.
Exactly. The gradient of the line of is that shallow or steep?
Steep.
Is that a number or a small number?
Big.
That's probably bigger.
So if our point of interest is here, and we here, so we're here, we're trying this. Can we see this?
No, we can't.
So if I'm drawing my right and left being secret, between ourselves and the point of interest, is the gradient to the point of interest bigger or smaller than the gradient to the thing we are, I think that we think might be an obstacle?
I think it's
Let me think. No, it's yeah, it's bigger.
Bingo. So out of the height, 56 meters, 63 meters, or 73 meters, which is the one that stops us from being able to see?
63, I would say. Wait, no, wait. Let me have a look.
Your unmarked spot height.
Sorry?
The one you marked at the start, the one to the actual west of Stod.
Why that on?
Yeah.
Height of the it starts where it doesn't, if you like, go down enough to see the target.
It's got the most intermediate.
So I'm calculating 56 as being the one that stops us. And to be honest, just from naively looking at it, that's what would shout out saying, hey, that's too close. Hey, why is that shouting out to me? That's sorry, close to the objective for us to be able to see the objective.
yeah, but because it's a hill.
Because you mean the what's it called again? The number? I forgot it.
Okay, so first, 56 is the one that's because 56 has a gradient
Lowest.
that is smaller than, and yeah, it's the lowest gradient, which means that if we were to walk in a straight line, sort of between our height marker, sorry, a straight line through the air, between our height marker and 5-6, it would be a shallower slope than if we were to walk the ground from 101 to the point of interest. I.e., we would have to walk 6 to get to our point of interest. Does everyone understand that? It's quite subtle, and I think it's kind of intuitive that a bigger number would be the bad thing, when actually it's a smaller number that's the bad thing. Does everyone understand why the smaller number is the bad thing? Essentially, it's because it's not getting out of the way quick enough, is the answer. Yeah?
Yep.
It's how quickly it gets out of the way.
It's too close to the to that height marker or point of.
Yeah, but just from the gradients we've done, just looking at the four numbers, 0.108 is the number to beat, so to speak, and then 0.098 is the only one that is smaller than that number, and so it's the only one that's in the way. Do you understand? It's quite a subtle thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Smith, are you happy?
I must admit, I've been lost reading other stuff online now. Sorry,
Okay.
Dude.
because I've got another bloody way of doing this, and it's sort of I've got two in my head now.
Yeah, well, there's millions of ways of doing it. I think in the real armies, what they do, if they really care, is they'll actually draw out a model of what it is and sort of trace out the landscape.
Yeah, I mean, it is how it's done. It's done, as I'm saying, it resembles really a sort of right-angled triangle, but it's not really that fancy.
This isn't that fancy.
I mean, the actual, I mean, the other thing is called profiles, but it's not that sort of fancy.
Okay, so we're all happy roughly that 5-6 is the one that's in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Me being a clever clog, I thought, hey, 5-6 is going to be in the way right away. Why might I think that 5-6 is going to be in the way?
Yeah, because the objective is, yeah, it's just too close to the hill, or to 5-6.
More seriously, how do we do close?
It's too close to the ridge of 56.
All right, what's 101 divided by 5-6 roughly?
2.
2. Is 5-6 closer or further than halfway between 101 and the one we're interested in?
Just a little further.
Okay, so right away, you can say it's going to be a really close call. You understand what I'm saying?
The angle is going to be too sharp to see over.
Yeah. So you don't need to faff around always. Although, from our sort of maths, it looks like there's only a 10% difference, so maybe it's slightly too close to just see by eye. But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I got it
Yeah,
now.
I certainly do understand it. I'm just trying to work out. I'm horribly confused by another thing in my head, which I'm now trying to work out how to do again.
But you can all see, can you see the benefit of doing maths? Because, you know, if
Yeah,
even if
just
it's roughly, you can work, if you do it exactly, you can work out definitely whether you have a chance of seeing it. I say a chance of seeing it. There's some blooming great rocks here which may be higher, and maybe we don't know how high those are. And of course the is higher than 0 as well, the higher thing has some height. How do you think we could take that into account? So we've got rocks on 6, how could we take that into account?
Maybe add some meters to the height.
Bingo, exactly. Add a few meters to the estimate, just, oh shit, those rocks could be 5 meters high, or at a forest, maybe the forest is 10 meters high or something. Okay, are we all happy? I think you've got that, am I right?
no, it's pretty clear now. I must say I learned this thing in the army, so pretty new.
Cool. I did maps for something that Royal Army, they have pen.
True.
Cool. Well, if there are no questions, I'm happy to call that a day.
Yes, same here.
Yeah, thanks for the extra
We're the only ones left.
information.
Are we really?
Is it?
That's
No.
there's loads on.
There are loads one, yeah. Still, what, 20 or so?
Cool. Well, thank you for sticking with it. I'm sorry that it was mostly just theory.
Oh my god. Look at my weapon number again. Oh my god. It's 69. I need to screenshot it again.
It's always 16.
Is it? No,
Yeah.
it's not.
I'm going to go before Van gets too excited.